I'm not here to complain. I just want to get it fixed.
Just the number. It makes it look like it's all right.
I'm gonna say.
Strap in, fight fans, because what just came out is nothing short of explosive. We've just received Floyd Mayweather's first statement from the hospital after a shocking altercation with Gervonta "Tank" Davis in Dubai. That's right. Floyd has finally spoken out about the unexpected clash, and what he said might flip the whole narrative on its head. If you missed the chaos, don't worry, I've got you covered. Mayweather had been enjoying the high life in Dubai, basking in sunshine and luxury. But just as he was preparing to return to the US, things took a sudden and violent turn at the airport. Picture this. Floyd, calm and ready to catch his flight, suddenly comes face to face with none other than Tank Davis. And before anyone could process what was happening, Tank launched his devastating signature left hook, the same punch that once derailed Frank Martin's career. Floyd took the hit hard. And let's be clear, this wasn't just any punch. It was Tank's trademark knockout shot. Even for a veteran, like Mayweather, who stood toe-to-toe with some of the most dangerous fighters in the world, this one was different. The entire scene descended into chaos. And if airport security hadn't jumped in when they did, Floyd's hospital visit might have been a whole lot longer and more serious than it already was.
Oh, shit.
For real.
While Floyd Mayweather was recovering in the hospital, Gervonta "Tank" Davis had time to shape his narrative and play the victim. But now Floyd is setting the record straight. According to Mayweather, everything was calm when he first spotted Tank at the airport. The situation only escalated when Davis suddenly snapped and went into full attack mode. And if you're wondering what triggered that, Floyd offered some insight in a recent statement from his hospital bed. Tank's just bitter. Whatever his reasons were, they don't justify ambushing me like that. He's still upset that I've taken Shakur Stevenson under my wing. The moment he saw our training clips, he lost it. He knows I have a track record. Any fighter I mentor becomes a superstar, and now he's scared Shakur will take his spot at the top. That bombshell adds serious heat to the story, especially with Shakur Stevenson now caught in the middle. The two have been training closely, and while it might look like Floyd's preparing Shakur to fight Tank, it's actually Floyd himself who's stepping into the ring. Yes, you heard right. Mayweather versus Davis is coming, and it's not far off. Tank has already teased that the mega fight could go down as early as September. Fight fans, get ready. This one's going to be huge.
A new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. 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 September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think's the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
During his hospital interview, Floyd not only confirmed the upcoming mega fight, but also dropped a bombshell. He revealed that someone from his inner circle had been in contact with someone from Tank's camp, and leaked how sharp Floyd's been looking in training. According to Floyd, Tank knows deep down he can't outbox him in the ring. That's why, instead of settling it where it matters most, Tank chose to confront him outside the ropes, catching Floyd completely off guard at the airport. Let's be clear, Floyd Mayweather played a major role in launching Gervonta Davis's career to the top. But instead of gratitude, Floyd feels like he's been repaid with betrayal. He's repeatedly said he supported Tank through thick and thin, but all he's gotten in return is ongoing disrespect.
Well, my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
Up until now, the spotlight had cast Gervonta Davis as the villain in this saga. But things took a sharp turn when Davis broke his silence and offered his side of the story to the public. While Floyd Mayweather was recovering in the hospital, Tank came forward with some shocking claims. According to him, Mayweather had allegedly arranged for people to ambush him while he was out jogging, one of the few times Davis says he's completely unarmed. He accused Floyd of using that vulnerability to his advantage, but the accusations didn't stop there. Tank also claimed that Mayweather had been tracking his movements and even shared his location with a familiar rival, Frank Martin. It was, reportedly, Martin who eventually exposed the entire setup. And if that wasn't enough, Davis alleged that Mayweather, who once mentored him and knew all his fighting strategies, leaked those very tactics to Martin. That betrayal hit hard. Tank made it clear, he wasn't just blindsided physically, he felt sabotaged from the inside.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. I seen his people's drive by while I was running. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Gervonta Davis's coach, Calvin Ford, didn't hold back when asked about the Dubai incident. In a bold statement, Ford said what happened to Floyd Mayweather was simply karma catching up with him. That's right, he's throwing jabs of his own. And if his words are any indication, this feud is nowhere near finished.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, It's a rocky road that we saying what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to rebuild itself, But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man, 'cause they can't stand it. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, but our Lord knows. He knows.
Adrian Broner has made it clear. He's standing firmly in Tank Davis's corner. He promised Tank that if things ever escalate again, he'll be right there backing him up. That's right. Broner isn't just offering moral support. He's ready to jump in if the tension turns physical again.
And when me and Tank go at it, sometime he'll look at Tank and say, yo, listen to him, man. Good.
Hey, what's your thought on Tank and Floyd going back and forth, man?
I let two grown men handle their business, but they know whose side I'm on if we gotta go there, though.
This entire feud reignited when Gervonta Davis claimed he had signed a deal even bigger than anything Floyd Mayweather ever landed. And from that moment on, things spiraled out of control. Floyd, known for having one of the biggest egos in boxing, wasn't about to sit back and watch another fighter outshine him in the business. Instead of staying quiet, Floyd started closely watching Tank's moves and even appeared to align himself with Shakur Stevenson. Meanwhile, Tank didn't hold back. What followed was a brutal confrontation that left no doubt this beef is personal.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like,
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
that
this.
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
But here's where the story takes a shocking twist, one that neither Floyd nor Tank ever wanted to go public. Enter Ryan Garcia, who dropped a bombshell that may explain why things got so ugly between the two. According to Garcia, the real tension didn't start with boxing or business. It was personal. He claimed that Gervonta Davis had a secret relationship with Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. That's right. Tank was allegedly seeing her behind Floyd's back. If true, it adds an entirely new layer to the Dubai incident. And suddenly, Tank's actions that day start to make a lot more sense.
I already knew about all that. Once Gervonta Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not something I'm exposing.
Well, the secret's out. And now the world is watching to see how both Floyd and Tank respond to this jaw-dropping revelation. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming updates. And hey, we want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.